Very good afternoon, children. This is LK Tripathi here from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar. Your SST teacher will teach you today Civics Chapter 1st. The topic is Two Tales of Democracy. This chapter will enable us to know about the democracy. Here, two stories are mentioned in this chapter. Two tales means two stories of two nations of the world is mentioned to show that what type of government worked there during 19th and 20th centuries. Very truly, I can say you can understand about the importance of democracy through the explanation of this chapter. Before going ahead, we have to understand the importance of democracy. In live class, I have explained it very clearly what is democracy. Again, I would like to repeat the same, that is the importance of democracy. Democracy and dictatorship are the two most common forms of government prevailing in the world nowadays. But in previous decades, previous era, monarchical system of government was there in the world, which was practiced in most part of the country. Why? Because that time there was no emergence and value of democracy. People were not awakened, they were not conscious, they were not sincere to judge their value in the society. They were harassed, exploited by the aristocrats, church, and priest society. But with the passage of time, people started to get education. They came into contact of different types of generals, different types of information. They got suggestions from the reformers, social reformers, philosophers. The philosophers of the world acted to improve the society in very great manner. Their supports, their contributions cannot be overlooked by us, what they gave us. And this is the result of collective efforts of the people, those who were that time, through which we got independence, we got liberty and rights in the society to exercise. So what I told you just now, two types of government nowadays work in the country. Somewhere monarchy is also there, like Saudi Arabia, Jordan. In Syria also, somehow you can say, this type of power is exercised by the monarchs. Somewhere dictatorship, like North Korea, China, Myanmar also you can say. So some selected countries are there. They exercise dictatorship. There is loss of democracy. So democracy and dictatorship are the two most common forms of government prevailing in the world. Among two these, we can say clearly that democracy is the most popular government of the time, and 3/4 of the world's population comes under democratic system. Because of this, the present is known as the age of democracy. The countries which do not have democracy are struggling to establish it, and the countries having democracy are watchful about the challenges to it. These are ready to make every sacrifice for its protection. Though there are various forms of democracy in the world, but their principles are the same. What is the principles of the democracy? The main principles of the democracy means the rule of people. The power of the country does not waste in the hands of an individual. In democracy, the government is always answerable for their people, who can change it through constitutional means. So, about the two tails of democracy, first of all, we shall take the example of Chile. Chile is the country of South America. The importance of Chile was very much those days because it was main place center, or you can say, of the natural resources. The natural resources mostly the copper was found there at large amount. So is first of all we shall see the story of Chile. Workers of my country, I have faith in Chile and its future. Other men will overcome this dark and bitter moment when treason seeks to prevail. Keep in mind that much sooner than later, the great avenues will again be opened, through which will pass free men to construct a better society. Long live Chile, long live the people, long live the workers. These are my last words, and I am certain that my sacrifice will not be in vain. I am certain that at the very least it will be a moral lesson that will punish felony, cowardice, and treason. These are some extracts from the last speech of Salvador Allende. Who was Salvador Allende? Salvador Allende was the president of Chile during 1970s. At the time of leaving his seat, leaving his presidential seat from the country, he announced in pitiable way to the people of his country. No doubt, President Salvador Allende was the founder of Socialist Party of Chile. There was a party that was known as Socialist Party. When his power was seized by a military coup in illegal way, he announced, or we can say he addressed the people of his country. When he was elected as the president in 1970, he took several measures, several steps to help the poor and workers. Workers were very much respectable in his sight. And he addressed that time to the people that it was his last word. Salvador told, addressed that this is my last word. And I am assured that the sacrifice what I did for my country will not be in vain. That will in vain means कि ये व्यर्थ नहीं जाएगा, कि जो मेरे द्वारा जो प्रयास किया गया है, मेरा त्याग है, मैं जानता हूँ कि ये व्यर्थ नहीं जाएगा. Also I am certain, I can also admit that at the very least it will be a moral lesson that will punish felony, cowardice and treason. And I am assured, I can say frankly that कि जो भी गलत तरीके से फेलोनी, धोखे से, कावार्डाइज से और ट्रीजन, देशद्रोह जिन्होंने किया है, they will be definitely punished by the people of this country, no doubt. I can say frankly, the future will punish the person. This was pronounced by Salvador Allende, the then president of that country. He was then the president of Chile, a country in South America, what I told you earlier. And he spoke these words in the morning of 11 September 1973. He became the ruler in 1970 and by a military coup in 1973 he was disposed, he was dismissed, he was removed from his chair, and illegal government, we can say a type of dictatorship. A general of military just thrown his throne and made him bend down to leave it. The day his government was overthrown by the military, Allende Pinochet, full name was his Allende Pinochet, was the founder Allende Pinochet was the founder of he was the military general, and he was Augusto Pinochet. Salvador Allende was president. Here is some confusion. When the coup captured his power and he was bound to resign, but Allende refused to resign or leave the country. But realizing the danger to the country and to his life, he addressed the people on the radio, part of which we read in the beginning. जो अभी हमने अभी बिगनिंग में पढ़ा था कि 11 सितंबर 1973 में मॉर्निंग में जो उन्होंने एड्रेस किया अपने लोगों को, यही उनका लास्ट एड्रेस था. आफ्टर दैट ही वेंट अवे फ्रॉम देयर. एंड दैट टाइम द जनरल अगस्टो पाइनोचेट got support of the rich people of the country. Because the church, the aristocrat society and the landlords did not like Salvador Allende's power and they supported the military coup. Because Allende started to redistribute the land to the landless workers which were captured by the landlords. Also he was against the foreign companies taking away natural resources in his country. At last, Allende died in the military attack. This was the sacrifice he was talking about in his last speech. A government elected by people was overthrown by the military through conspiracy and violence. In this way, we can say General Augusto Pinochet, with the help of Church of Chile, landlords, the rich society of the country, became the ruler of this country, and this was the most upsetting features of the coup, was that it was supported by the government of United States of America. कूप मीन्स होता है कि किसी भी सत्ता को अकस्मात सडन अटैक बाय सम ग्रुप ऑफ सोसाइटी ओवर द पावर ऑफ द कंट्री, जिसको हम मिलिट्री कूप कहते हैं, कि अचानक किसी के ऊपर हमला करके उससे उसके प्रभाव को ख़त्म कर देना, ये मिलिट्री कूप कहलाता है. और सबसे बड़ी, दिस वॉज वेरी हॉरिफाइड दैट द USA itself supported the military coup to capture the power. Now Pinochet became the president and ruled it for next long 70 years. आगे चल करके पाइनोचेट ने यहाँ ये स्टोरी मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि ये 11 सालों तक जो है, 17 सालों तक जो है ये शासन इसका रहा. The government illegally established in Chile was not fair for the country. It was non-democratic. This government tortured and killed several of those who supported Allende or democracy. जिन लोग भी इसके सपोर्ट में थे एलेंडे, सेल्वाडोर एलेंडे के, उसको इन्होंने बहुत ही टार्चर किया और बहुत ही उनको मारा. So in this way we can say that the democratic form of the government always better than that of other form of government. Now next discussion will be taking place in the next video. Till then, goodbye.